Hello everyone, how have you been? I hope you have been great. Welcome back to our English class in Level 2B, New Headway Elementary for Citizens. In this video, you are going to study Unit 11, Going Far, which focused on the listening, what is the weather like? And I am Vicheka, teacher for English at Prelip New Generation School. And here's our lesson objective. By the end of the lesson, you guys will be able to first match the weather with the symbol correctly, and you guys will be able to complete the correct information in the conversation. Okay, so before we start, I just want to review the previous lesson that everyone's what is the previous lesson about. All right, it's about writing describing a holiday. So, in order to describe a holiday, what are the elements should we know? Okay, so here are the postcard that we learned in our previous video. And in order to write this, we have to think of the starting is to begin with the date. What date are you writing your postcard? And then we have to start with dear plus names, the names that you send that letter to. And number two, you have to be clear with the tense used in writing. So if you want to say that you are enjoying the holiday, you have to use present continuous. And if you want to say that you have done what you have done on your holiday, you have to use present perfect. And if you want to state that the activity that you are going to do in the future, use be going to. And don't forget the good way to finish a postcard is to say something. For example, lots of love or love plus your name at the end of the postcard. Okay. And here are some writing tasks that I took from some students. Yes, they did a good job in writing this postcard by starting it with the date, the plus the name of the people that they sent this letter to, and finish the paragraph by say something lot of love or huge loves from me that we do, for example. Yeah. And in the content, they mention different things. Some people say about Cape Province, while the others says about Kampong and Siem Reap. So yes, it's interesting in their homework. Okay. So now we move on to our today lesson together. In this lessons, I want you to just take a look at some vocabulary first. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 words in this. Okay, the first one, I want you to match all of these words with the picture. Number 1, the pictures of the sun. Everyone, what word should it be? And number 2, we have a cloud and rains. And number 3, number 4. Okay, so everyone, you have 30 seconds to do this stuff. Thinking of the word, what should be matched with these pictures. All right, please be hurry. 30 seconds almost gone. All right, time's up. So now let's check the answer together. The first word, the pictures of the sun. Yes, very good, sunny. And next word, all right, rainy, sunny, rainy. And this word is, yes, windy. And the last word is yes, Norway. Okay, so we can see that all of these words are adjectives that describe about the weather. Okay, so next picture, the same thing but different pictures. This one, and this one. So spend the same spend the same time to make these pictures with the words in the box. So the word sunny, rainy, windy, and snowy is already taken. So we have 3 words left: cloudy, foggy, and stormy. So what should be the word for these pictures? Okay, so everyone, now please check together. The first one, yeah, stormy. And next, cloudy. And the last word. Okay, so the last word is, yes, foggy. Foggy refers to the weather when there's a lot of smoke and we cannot see something clearly. Okay, so it is called foggy. Okay, so now we have learned some vocabularies that are related to the weather. So you guys might know by just seeing these pictures. So there's a lot of symbols on this map. Okay, so today we are going to study about what everyone about the weather forecast. So okay, so what is the weather forecast for London, Oslo, Moscow? So we will know in the next. So everyone, what you have to do here is to listen and write the temperatures on the map. What season is it? Okay, so please pay attention to the listening and write the temperatures on the map. Okay, so we have Oslo, Moscow, London, Berlin, Warsaw, Paris, Budapest, Nice, Madrid, Rome, Istanbul, Athens, and Lisbon. So please pay attention to this listening and write the temperatures on the map.
Tape script 11.9. What's the weather like?
Here's Fiona with the weather for Europe for the next 24 hours.
Hello there. Here's the forecast for Europe today. At the moment, there's some wet and windy weather over the UK and Scandinavia, and this is going to move south and east over Poland and Germany. Temperatures in Berlin and Warsaw are now about 20 degrees Celsius, but it's cooler in London, 19 degrees, and cooler still in Oslo, 17 degrees. To the south it's a bit warmer. In Budapest, 23 degrees, but to the east, cool and cloudy in Moscow, where the temperature is a welcome 15 degrees after all that extreme summer heat. Moving south it's getting warmer, 24 degrees in Rome, but it's going to be cloudy and showery across much of Italy and also over northern Turkey, with heavy rain in Istanbul and a temperature of 21 degrees. Most other Mediterranean countries are going to be warm and dry. Greece will be hot and sunny, with a lot of late summer sunshine. 28 degrees in Athens, and warmer still in Portugal and Spain, with temperatures up to 32 degrees. France is going to be cool and cloudy in the north, 20 degrees in Paris, and hot and stormy in the south, with a high of 29 degrees in Nice. And that's your European weather for today. I'll be back at lunchtime with an update.
Thank you, Fiona.
Okay, so everyone, now please listen again and try to find the temperature for X country.
Tape script 11.9. What's the weather like?
Here's Fiona with the weather for Europe for the next 24 hours.
Hello there. Here's the forecast for Europe today. At the moment, there's some wet and windy weather over the UK and Scandinavia, and this is going to move south and east over Poland and Germany. Temperatures in Berlin and Warsaw are now about 20 degrees Celsius, but it's cooler in London, 19 degrees, and cooler still in Oslo, 17 degrees. To the south it's a bit warmer. In Budapest, 23 degrees, but to the east, cool and cloudy in Moscow, where the temperature is a welcome 15 degrees after all that extreme summer heat. Moving south it's getting warmer, 24 degrees in Rome, but it's going to be cloudy and showery across much of Italy and also over northern Turkey, with heavy rain in Istanbul and a temperature of 21 degrees. Most other Mediterranean countries are going to be warm and dry. Greece will be hot and sunny, with a lot of late summer sunshine. 28 degrees in Athens, and warmer still in Portugal and Spain, with temperatures up to 32 degrees. France is going to be cool and cloudy in the north, 20 degrees in Paris, and hot and stormy in the south, with a high of 29 degrees in Nice. And that's your European weather for today. I'll be back at lunchtime with an update.
Thank you, Fiona. I know a very...
Okay, so everyone, after listening to this weather forecastings, I hope you can get the temperatures for the Europe. Okay, so the first one, Oslo's. What temperatures is it? Yes, the temperatures there is, yes, 17 degrees. How about Moscow? Moscow is 15 degrees. How about London? All right, London is, yes, 19 degrees. And Berlin is 20 degrees. How about Warsaw? Warsaw, yeah, 20 degrees. How about Paris? Yes, 20 degrees the same. Budapest, oh sorry, Nice, 29 degrees, and Budapest, 23 degrees. Madrid, 32 degrees, and Rome, 24 degrees. Istanbul, 21 degrees. Lisbon, 32 degrees, and the last Athens, okay, it's 29 degrees. Oh, sorry, 28 degrees. So please listen again and make a comparison between this answer with the recording, okay? So please listen to this again.
Tape script 11.9. What's the weather like?
Here's Fiona with the weather for Europe for the next 24 hours.
Hello there. Here's the forecast for Europe today. At the moment, there's some wet and windy weather over the UK and Scandinavia, and this is going to move south and east over Poland and Germany. Temperatures in Berlin and Warsaw are now about 20 degrees Celsius, but it's cooler in London, 19 degrees, and cooler still in Oslo, 17 degrees. To the south it's a bit warmer. In Budapest, 23 degrees, but to the east, cool and cloudy in Moscow, where the temperature is a welcome 15 degrees after all that extreme summer heat. Moving south it's getting warmer, 24 degrees in Rome, but it's going to be cloudy and showery across much of Italy and also over northern Turkey, with heavy rain in Istanbul and a temperature of 21 degrees. Most other Mediterranean countries are going to be warm and dry. Greece will be hot and sunny, with a lot of late summer sunshine. 28 degrees in Athens, and warmer still in Portugal and Spain, with temperatures up to 32 degrees. France is going to be cool and cloudy in the north, 20 degrees in Paris, and hot and stormy in the south, with a high of 29 degrees in Nice. And that's your European weather for today. I'll be back at lunchtime with an update.
Thank you, Fiona. I know a very...
Okay, so now we have listened to this for 3 times and we can get all the temperatures. And everyone's the next question, what season is it? So from the listenings, do you think what season is it? Alright, it's in the late summers that everywhere is in high temperatures. Our 17s, the lowest one is 17. Oh, sorry, 15. So the season is in the late summer. Okay. So now move on to the next that you have to look at the signs in the pictures. Here is the sign in the pictures and here's the sign. And this one is the sign of the pictures. Then what you have to do here is to match the adjective from the box with the symbols on the maps of the temperature. Okay, so everyone you have 40 seconds to do this by using the adjective of the weather and then write about the symbols on the maps. What kind of symbol does it refer to? This picture, a wind and a rain. So what can you say about these symbols? The weathers in London. What can you say about this? 40 seconds for use, everyone. Alright, so now let's check together. Yes, here's the symbols that we can say that we have learned in the vocabularies about the pictures, and it's a little bit different. It's not far different from the symbols on the map. So this symbol refers to sunny. You can see the sun. It is sunny in this place. In Madrid and Lisbon, it is sunny. And this symbol refers to rainy. And this refers to windy. Here windy. And this one's rainy. And this one is cloudy. You can see a little cloud. So it's cloudy, stormy. Here you can see a flash and a cloud. So it's stormy. And snowy and foggy as not in the forecast. Okay. So everyone, now what if you want to ask a question about the weather? What should be the question? Everyone, what should be the question to ask about the weather? Okay.
Tape script 11.10.
Yes.
What's the weather like?
Okay, this would be the question to ask about the weather. So how about the answer? What's the weather like? The answers can be yes, it's cold and windy, or it's warm and sunny. Okay, it depends on the real weather. What's the weather like? You can respond back by this answer. Okay, so now let's move on to the next. Is the conversation completion, and in this you have to listen and complete in this conversation. Here's the conversations. We have A and B. So A and B, they are going to ask and answer the question about the weather. Okay, so A is, what's the weather like today? B, it's and blah blah blah. A, what was it like yesterday? And B answer to this question. And A asks again, and what is going to be tomorrow's? Okay, so A asks a question about the weather for today's, for yesterday's, and for tomorrow's. And you have to notice that if you ask the question about the weather today, we have to use present simple. About yesterday's, past simple, and about tomorrow is be going to. Okay. So now please pay attention to these conversations and try to find the information to complete in the key. So now let's get started.
Tape script 11.11.
What's the weather like today?
It's cool and cloudy.
What was it like yesterday?
Oh, it was wet and windy.
And what's it going to be like tomorrow?
I think it's going to be warm and sunny.
Okay, so right, I hope you get the correct answer. So now let's check. A asked the question, what's the weather like today? And B respond back by yes, it's cold and alright, cloudy. Again, what was it like yesterday? And the answer is, oh, it was, yes, it was wet and yes, windy. And the last one, and what is going to be tomorrow? I think it's going to be, yes, warm and okay, sunny. So it's going to be warm and sunny for tomorrow. Okay, so after this, it is your practice. What you have to do here is to look at the pictures and create the conversation asking about the weather. So everyone, today is Tuesday. So create the conversation by asking about yesterday, tomorrow's, and on Thursday. So you have 15 seconds to do this. Create the conversation by looking at the pictures. Okay, like in our samples conversation that asks about the weather yesterday, today, and tomorrow's. So the same thing in here. Today is Tuesday, so create a conversation by asking about the weather for these 4 days. Okay, you have 50 seconds to do this task. Now let's get started. So the weather for today is 4 degrees. Okay, so you can ask and answer to this by looking at the pictures. We have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays. And the temperature is not the same from day to day. "50 seconds for use, everyone." Alright, so it's gone. Now let's check together. So the question should be, what's the weather like today? Everyone, what's the weather like today? It is Tuesday, so the weather is, yes, it's cold and snowy. As you can see the pictures, it's snowy here and it's cold. That you can see the sun is wearing the sweaters, or the hat, sorry. So it's cold and snowy and it's 4 degrees. Okay. Next one. What was it like yesterday? So yesterday it's gonna be Monday, right? So what was it like yesterday, everyone? Alright, it's stormy yesterday and it is 50 degrees. Okay, and the next 2 question is, what is it going to be tomorrow? So tomorrow is Wednesday, so what is it going to be tomorrow? Yes, it's going to be windy and sunny. Okay, so the weather is going to be windy and the temperature is 25 degrees. And the last one, how about Thursday? What is going to be like? Okay, it's going to be warm and sunny. That the temperature is very high, 66 degrees. Okay, so from this we move on to the next, that is your homework. So in the homework, what you have to do is to tell about our weather forecast out this week from Monday to Sunday. Okay, so you have to answer to the question, what's the weather like for this week? Tell us about the weather forecast in our country from Monday to Sunday this week. Okay, thank you everyone for watching these videos, and good luck and goodbye everyone.